Hello there, and welcome back to International Fathers. I'm your host and your creator, Nelson Moody Sr. Today we're going to take a different twist from what we normally do. We're going to do some more hands-on nurturing in the way that us fathers do with our children. We nurture them, love them, we guide them. We also teach them. Today we're going to do a little bit of hands-on with our sons. There are many of you out there who have a son or sons, and when that time comes to get that son's hair cut, we always take our son to the barber. A lot of people. A haircut could cost $7 to $10. $7 to $10. That adds up. With me, with my son, I cut his hair at least 3 times a month, sometimes 4. So that's $40 a month. 12 months in a year. That's over $400 for a haircut. When you can buy a set of hair clippers for less than $30, it paid for itself in 2 haircuts. Imagine if I went to the barber also. We could easily go about $800 a year for haircuts, my son and I. That's a lot of money. A $30 set of clippers will do the trick. Without further delay, I'm going to show you how to cut hair. Something basic, something simple, something tasteful. Something that's very easy and rewarding in the long run. My son, as we get ready to show you how to cut hair. This is his debut on International Fathers, where people will see him around the world. It's something new to him. Say hello, son.
Hi.
We're going to start by removing his glasses so that I don't break them or mess them up. And we're going to cut his hair live so fathers around the world can see that this is nothing hard about cutting hair. There's nothing to it. You have all kind of guards within your clipper set. Me, I just use just the clippers. I give my son a low haircut. You know? Something that's nice, something that's tasteful. And something that's basic. Like I said, that money, that $10, woo, that can add up. And you don't know if you can file it on your income tax. So if you just invest about less than $30 for that hair set, as I said, it will pay off. It'll pay itself off within 2 haircuts. Get this up right here. And see what I do, I go against this grain because I want the closest haircut possible for him. Careful around the ears. You don't want to cut his ears off because then he'll say he can't hear when you tell him something. as you can see, as I said, there's nothing hard about it. You won't cut his brain off. You won't cut his head off. All you gotta do is cut. But actually move the clippers, and they do the work themselves. You know, as I go around, and we halfway through here. Probably maybe about 3 minutes into the haircut. And as you can see, I mean, I sound like a scratch CD, a scratch album for you people who were born back a time ago. You know what I'm talking about. I sound like a scratch album. But just to let you know, there's nothing hard to this. A basic haircut. And remember, you know I'm all about not just telling fathers their rights, not just telling them some wisdom, not just inspiring fathers, not just educating fathers, not just connecting fathers with children. I'm also about teaching fathers these basic little things that we as fathers know. And if you don't know how to cut hair, after watching this video, you will know. That's right, you sure enough will know how to cut hair after this video. Whether you watch it one time or you keep watching it over and over until you get it. But you will get it. Trust and believe me, you'll get it. I was taught how to cut my hair when I was about maybe 10, 11 years old. And I cut my own hair. When I joined the military, of course I had no choice in basic training. But after that, I cut my own hair. I even used to cut hair in Baltimore City, where I'm from. Not to make no money, but just as a little hobby. And it ended up becoming a lucrative type thing for me when I was about maybe 14 to about maybe 17 years old. A little side job, a nice honest way to make some money. And that it was. And as you can see, things are looking real good here. We almost finished here. You know, get my brush here. Brush his head down so I can hit it a second time. Because you still may have some little marks. Close your eyes, son. You still may have some marks. Some little patches of hair. So you want to hit it again. Keep your blades oiled. It tells you that on the instructions of your hair clippers. And I'm back to my second round of going over what I already started. So this should be very easy because I'm just picking up loose ends. That's all I'm doing. It's picking up loose ends. You know, little patch marks. And all that stuff like that. So we can see what the end result will be. It's not just about cutting hair. It's also about bonding. You know, you'd be amazed of cutting your son's hair, the bond that develops, the bond that strengthens. In cutting hair, yes, in cutting hair. You know why? Because you two are together. That's right, you two are together. And for the most part, things are just looking good. I remember the first time I cut his hair. Wow, being a little toddler, you know toddlers don't sit too still. Nevertheless, we made it through, and one of these days, he's gonna be cutting my hair. Yep, I might get tired one day and ask him, can he cut my hair? Because he do watch me cut my hair. He have seen me cut my hair. And I believe that when I'm ready to show it to him, he'll be alright. But we're getting these patches. And again, we're probably 10 minutes into the haircut. Barbershop, you not just will be 10 minutes to the haircut, but you also have a line. A waiting line, make an appointment, and then you may have that barber who may not cut your hair the way you want him to do, or her. Don't forget, we had some women barbers out there too. Whatever the case, whoever cut your hair, you have to wait. That's my point. And if your son has hair, like my son has hair, that at the tip it goes and seem like 1,000 different directions. So you have to kind of watch how you cut it, because it can look like it's a bald spot, but it's not a bald spot. It's just how things are. Yeah, and he's a good customer. He sits still. He's probably doing real great now because we're on the internet and millions of people are seeing this around the world. So he's gonna probably be on his best behavior and not move, which is all good. I'm glad he's sitting still. You know. And once again, I'm gonna brush his hair again. Close your eyes again. I'm gonna shape his hair up now. We're gonna just we call it shape ups there. Also, you just outlining the head, and that's not hard to do. Pull back his ear, and you just hit it. That's all you do. You just hit it, making a nice little shape up. Come back on this side, and you do the same thing. Don't cut his ear off, because then he say he can't hear you. You tell him to clean up his room or his chore. Dad, I can't hear you. Cut my ear off. Again, we're cutting down, and we're shaping up, and we're getting ready to do the back part of his head. You can't see that part, but you'll be able to see the front part of his head when we get back around to the front. We're shaping it up. Bam. Coming on down like that. Going up. Going back up like that. I don't want to crisscross you. I'd rather keep moving like this so that you can see what I'm doing. Um, Again, it's pretty simple. You know. Coming on down again. Now, my son has some light brownish blonde hair right here. Okay, to where as though if you don't know that it's there, you can cut up and it'll be past his hairline. My oldest son had the same problem. I used to cut his hair, and if somebody was to cut his hair when he wasn't with me, they would mess up his hairline and go back. So if you have some light hair, kind of watch that, because you can be going back and you can be messing up the shape up. You hit it over here. I don't know if you can see all that, but hitting that right there. You see that light spot right there. Now, I know it's there. Yeah. I know it's there. I mean, I'm there. I've been cutting his hair since he was a little toddler, so I know it's there. Somebody else may see it and just may go whoops up like that. And again, like I said, this is some easy stuff. And we are finished. I am finished cutting my son's hair. Now he's tired. This is his debut on International Fathers. Quite sure you'll see him again. He's a chip off the old block. My son. Once again, men are loving caring parents too. This book can be ordered along with the rest of my books at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Borders, and anywhere else books are sold. You can log into my website, www.internationalfathers.org, for more information about my books. And you can also go to my talk show channel on YouTube, International Fathers. Or you can just type in my name, Nelson L. Moody Sr. Men are loving caring parents too. Once again, you know what I'm going to say out there. Fathers, call those children.
Children, call those fathers.
Fathers, hug those children.
And children, hug those fathers.
Until next time.